over and does its own thing.
Right.
Because I do like not to waste my time. I listen to lots of audiobooks.
Yeah.
But there are times that I could say if I'm going to a meeting and driving somewhere, that really would help me if I had a chance to review my notes, for example, or stuff like that. If it had more features that safety would be my number one, but the second one would be if it allows you to have like a best use of your time.
Right. Right. Yeah, definitely makes sense. No, that's a great advantage. And what do you think could be some of the disadvantages to having automated features, if any?
Well, maybe it's not. I don't need to think about it right now because I haven't ever thought of it before. So, for one thing, for someone like me, maybe I'm not the most conservative person in the world, but I am kind of conservative. It takes time for me to trust things where they used to be human do that, but it's like now you just relax and let the autonomous mind do it. So I just probably, for me, one of the drawbacks would be like I wouldn't be the first person on the market to go buy that car, even if let's say it was really affordable for me right now today. I wouldn't be maybe the first person to jump on it. Someone like me, because even for my occupation, I'm a quality and safety professional. So for me, it's like I really need to have more trust in it, have to have some statistics and see that the cars like that have been on the roads for so long. This is the success we have with them. Actually, if anything, we were able to reduce the rate of accidents on the roads or whatever. I guess for me, it would be like I just need to have more data, study more, stats to kind of go by, develop that type of trust and don't go for it. Enough. Really, maybe my imagination is not very rich and very wild, but I just kind of don't just imagine yet that much how it's gonna be. All of them are just sensing each other's presence so well, just driving in their own lanes, and something like, occurs, somebody's kids runs out or somebody doesn't see well and they still step into the road and it's dark. Just really not really imagining how exactly they're gonna be so smart they will avoid all that and very safe on the road.
Right.
Or maybe I have to think about this on some more, but for right now, the thing is to develop trust by having data, history, and all that.
Yeah. No, that's great, but that's actually perfect leading into my next question, which was actually how much.
Wow, we're so in sync
I
here.
know, totally. I'm like, what is going on here? But yeah, no, it's like the idea is like, so I want to actually talk about trust and how you would be able to trust autonomous cars and autonomous features. And so I want to know. So you've already mentioned that you would want to know about the data and like history. Can you elaborate a little bit more about how much you want to know and what you want to know about these automated features in order to be able to trust them over time?
Okay, one of the biggest gurus of quality management said that in God we trust, but from all others we need data, right? So that's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Such that scientists and technology and all that, and good people like yourself, researchers, people like that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying by that is that I'm not saying that other people should be like or other cities, not my city, other countries should be like the experimental thing. I'm not saying that the experiment should be somewhere else and then bring it to me when it's safe, but I know myself I would feel more safer if the experiment hasn't started in my particular neighborhood where our kids cross the roads and all that stuff.
Right.
I would feel more safer if it's, by that I would say that, okay, for example, this many cars have been introduced to the roads or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And, or maybe they have been this perfectly, simulated conditions that, perfectly, totally like reproduce the actual road conditions out there. And the data shows that there is nothing unpredictable or unforeseen by the scientists that happen. There could be unpredictable things. You didn't think of it, but something else started coming out. So the data, enough history showing that, first of all, nothing completely unthought of before, unforeseen happened with these autonomous cars on the roads. Secondly, if the data can show, okay, if before this introduction we had this rate of accidents, blah, 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 then now this happened. We can show some good statistics that put our mind at peace, saying not only we didn't increase the rate of accidents from the autonomous vehicles, we actually can show you that now we have less incidents and just things like